Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Wednesday, the 26th of February. With Robert Murray McShane, we're working our way through Luke's Gospel today, reading chapter 12, a collection of teachings of Jesus. In verse 13, we have the following. Someone in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." Jesus replied, "Man, who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you?" Then he said to them, "Watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions." And he told them this parable: the ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. And he looked at it and said, "What must I do?" So he went and built bigger barns so he could store it all. And then he died before he could actually use and appreciate it. And Jesus says that's how it will be with anyone who's not rich toward God. But just reading this and thinking where Jesus warns us, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. And I was thinking about our society, which is so fundamentally materialist. And that we grow up thinking that we need more. There's always more to be had and better to be had. And that's what advertising is all about, telling us how much more there is we can have. And if you don't want it, let me explain to you how wonderful it is, and then you will want it. And I have looked at people going on holidays and videos of people on their seagoing yachts. They don't actually need it. They're not going anywhere. They're just enjoying themselves, having fun. This is a plaything for them. And people see that and think, "Oh, I'd also like one of those." And I believe that we end up in a society where there's a great lack of contentment because we haven't got enough. And there's always somebody with more than we've got. And there's always something better that'll make our life better. And Jesus is saying to us, be careful. It's not like that. And our prayer needs to be not that we'll get rid of all our possessions, because Jesus doesn't ask us to do that. And certainly he had a number of very wealthy followers who remained wealthy, but were also generous toward him and his disciples. And throughout the history of the church, there have been wealthy people who've been good people, and there have been poor people who've been bad people. So it's not about how much wealth we've got. It really is about our attitude and what our true value is. If our value is the kingdom and we're searching for God and we're wanting more of God, and we say, "Jesus, I want to know you better. I want to walk more closely with you. I want to become more like you day by day." And if I've got a lot of stuff, well, that's fine. If I haven't got a lot of stuff, doesn't matter. I want to be like you. I believe that once we've got our priorities right, we can get on with life. And just think how happy so many more people would be if they were content with what they have. And goodness me, I know many people that have an abundance, but no contentment because they still want more. So our prayer is, Jesus, make us content with that we've just got enough for our needs. Anything more is a bonus. So be encouraged to see how blessed we are by God, and we pray for contentment. Be blessed.